Hey, check 1, 2. Can you guys hear me? Am I good? Am I good? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Am I there? Welcome to the show, everybody. How the hell are you? It's good to see everyone. You know, we like to keep it unprofesh here on CHH. I'm sorry. My wife was actually looking at the new shelves, which if you guys want, we'll do a sneak peek tonight on the new shelves. It's almost done. Although I posted a video on Instagram, and I did a short on YouTube, but the room's not clean. That's why I'm filming in here. Although I like this room, to be honest with you. I think this room looks good. But yeah, we got 98 people in here already. Guys, listen, you've got me for an hour. We're going to hang out. We're going to chat. I've got a Diet Crush right here. What do y'all know about Zero Sugar Crush? Can I get a like for Crush Zero? Got that. I got let me show y'all guys what movies I'm going to be watching tonight. By the way, let me get a little love for the WrestleMania on the back TV. I got some pickups right here for you guys. Can y'all see the TV? Hold on. There you go. Y'all can probably see the TV now. I don't want to block my TV. All right. So I got some pickups for you guys. Can I get some love for Invasion USA from old Chuck Norris? 4K UHD from Vinegar Syndrome. Fun fact, guys, this was Joe Zito, who was actually the director of Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Nice release from Vinegar Syndrome. Cheers. Guys, this is your show tonight. You ask questions, we'll talk. We'll have a good time. By the way, go to tpublic.com. Get your CHH Live shirt. I've actually got a really cool tombstone replica of this that my buddy Dave made. Bog Zombie says, what kind of shelves do you use, pre-built or custom? I use pre-built. If you know me, Bog Zombie, I tried to build my own shelves and they collapsed. It was a whole thing on my channel. It was a whole series. Please go back and just type in Planet CHH. My shelves crashed. You'll see. Let me see who we got tonight. Let me go through the chat. 3GP Blingy, Richard Antonis, Fight the Good Fight, Saturn Video, Jonathan Sango, Chris Cullen, Robzilla. I'm not handsome. Look at me. I look like a drug addict. Summertime Blues, Brannigan's Law. Just subscribed to your channel a few weeks ago, and you guys can still hear me fine, right? Because my mic's aiming down. I've got the Motorhead thing going on right now, but I don't want to block my cool TV. Got WrestleMania on Sega Genesis going back there. Who played WrestleMania on Sega Genesis? Can I get a little love for that? Dominic Zafir. I'm in Wisconsin. Dell's on vacation. Let's get a little Planet Sea trip. Dude, first off, enjoy your vacation. Let's make it a good time. Adrian James. We got Gar. Dream Emulator. Y'all check out Dream Emulator. He's a cool dude. Dream Emulator is if 1989 MTV was a person. Richie Hara, Blu-ray Addict, Z Pam, A-Dub, how are you? Good to see everybody. It's good to see everyone in the chat. Justin Smith. You're going to see the new horror room soon. Soon. Zombies PPL2 just found this channel last week. What are your lives like? Dude, we talk about movies, talk about physical media, we talk about whatever you want during the lives. It's just us to hang out, get to know each other, and you can ask me whatever you want, dude. Welcome. I'm glad you found the channel. Nice haircut, by the way. That's clean, dude. That's clean AF. I agree that I need to have vinyl. You always go have an argument. Dude, I'm glad I'm here. I think we got a super chat. Let's see who we got, guys. We got a super chat. We got the dude who loves movies. Dude, thank you for the $5 super chat. What's up, everyone? Don't forget to roundhouse kick the like button for CHH. I appreciate the $5 super chat, guys. Guys, you don't ever have to feel like you have to super chat, but the money always goes right back into the channel. And I truly do appreciate it. It means the world to me. For that, I say.
I feel like people sleep.
Jigsaw Rules says, "Are you ready for the Terrifier?" I got other physical media I want to show you guys, but Jigsaw Rules says, "Are you ready for that Terrifier 3 teaser trailer tomorrow?" I'm going to say something. Nobody in the chat is going to agree with me. Maybe somebody in the chat will agree with me. I'm done with trailers. I don't watch trailers anymore at all. I read my magazines, which have still images, and they have interviews with like the director or an actor before the movie comes out, so they're not talking anything spoiler related. But I don't watch trailers. I'm sick of trailers. I don't watch them. They give away too much stuff. Going into Long Legs completely blind was incredible. I'm done with trailers. I'm done. I'm not watching any trailers anymore at all. Do you leave your space on your sleeves for a new movie? Do you leave space on your sleeves for new movies? And if so, how much? I hate moving things around with them. Do you mean like, do I leave like the sleeve, like the shelf, you mean? Yes, I redid my shelves today, and I purposely left room for Severin because I know I got that big box set of movies coming. That's the Genesis, but that is what is that? That is WrestleMania, the arcade game. Although Royal Rumble was good too. I left a lot of space for Severin. I leave space for Vinegar Syndrome. I left space for 4K Scream Factory stuff. Yeah, because I have about a 6-month window with the way I set it up now. And then after that, I'm truly fucked forever. No more moving stuff around, no more reshuffling. I literally just have too many movies, Stream Emulator. So I'm going to have to start selling some old stuff after that. Although, I think I did a good job. If you guys saw my video I posted on Instagram today, I think I did a pretty good job. I mean, I really do. I usually don't really love my reorganization stuff. I think it's always a little bit, but this time I was just like, wow. Like I actually showed my wife and she was like, okay, that looks good. So I actually think I did pretty good, you know? Really quick before we get to more questions, guys, I've got Jaws 3 and 4. I want to clear something up. People thought that these weren't going to come with slip covers. It's a lie. That was Canadian only. I sold my Jaws 2, or I traded my Jaws 2 Steelbook because I had a fellow collector that was hitting me up about getting it. So I traded him and I was like, I'm just going to get the standard editions of 3 and 4 because I don't really love the Steelbooks that much. They don't look bad, but I wasn't in love with them. So I was like, let me just get the separate releases and I'll call it a day. They came with slips. I'll be reviewing Jaws 3 probably tomorrow, so you guys get to see my thoughts on that. My hope is that Jaws 4 looks really good and Jaws 3 is the only one with the issues. But the slips do not sleep on the slip covers for these. They are very shiny and holographic looking. So I actually really like the slips. They're very shiny. Very, very cool. So that's my new pickups right now. You ever play TMNT Tournament Fighters? Yes, I have that game on the Genesis. I played a lot. Double IPA before bed. Cheers, brother. Cheers. I love your channel and follow the TikTok. Love the content. Dude, thank you so much, Jackson Carroll. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out TikTok. Like, I noticed my videos on YouTube, my shorts on YouTube, some of them do really good. Some of them do okay. On TikTok, they all do bad. I've got to I think what I need to do on TikTok is to just use it like I don't care and just randomly film shit with it instead of editing content and throwing it up on there. I need to just be completely unproduced on TikTok. So that's my step going forward on TikTok. Completely unproduced, just making random videos. That's what I'm going to do. Thoughts on Near Dark? Near Dark is arguably one of the best vampire films of all time. I think it's as good as Fright Night or Lost Boys myself, but people will argue that. Some people say Lost Boys is the greatest. Some people say Fright Night's the greatest. Depends on the day. Near Dark is a masterpiece as far as I'm concerned. I love Lance Henriksen. I love that Tim Thomerson's in Near Dark. Apparently, I look like the goddamn kid from that movie. Everybody says I look like that stupid kid from that movie. So I guess I do. Got another super chat. We got Beyond the Grave Media with a $5 super chat. What's up, CHH? I always enjoyed the content, and then I realized you did all the music, and I immediately became a Patreon. Best thing, dude. Thank you. Right now, I'm working on songs with my band Cold Canyons. I was literally recording before I came on here today. Let me see if this thing's bright as I can make it. Okay. And then right now I've got a Cat's Eye cover that I did that'll be going to Spotify and stuff soon. The Cat's Eye theme that's on Patreon right now, but I'm going to be adding that to my CHH artist name on Spotify and iTunes. Guys, look me up on Spotify and iTunes. You can listen to my music. So that'll be going up soon. I'm getting some artwork from Brandon, and once I get that, I'll be doing that. So thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. And to that, I say,
I feel like people sleep.
All right, where were we? We were on thoughts on Near Dark. Brian, how are you? Midnight Geek says hit the like button. We got 135 people in here. Please hit the like button, guys. I'm not asking for much. Please hit the like button. Brian Perry, how are you, Brian Perry? How do I feel about the new Hitcher release in September? I'm glad I waited. Great question. I'm glad I waited for Second Sight because there's nothing wrong with the Umbrella releases, but I think the Second Sight release is going to be one of the best physical media releases of all time. So I'm glad. And Second Sight was teasing special features, which is brilliant for me as a fan. Like the fact that they were teasing special features in their Instagram and stuff, I was like, oh, I'm in, because I got great interviews and stuff. So I watched first time action movie last night called Total Recall. Have you seen it before? Oh yeah, that's classic Arnie with Sharon Stone. People who are just found the channel in for a treat when they see Planet Dirties. I agree. I agree. Let's welcome everybody. Welcome Zombies, PPL2. What are my pet peeves, if I have any? My pet peeves are people that act like they're better than everyone else, because in reality, everybody is human and they got their own shit. And no matter who you are, there is somebody out there who is better at you than what you think you're good at. I hate people that act like they're better than everybody else. I can't stand people that drive really slow. And I can't stand people that I got a lot of stuff that pisses me off. People that chew with their mouth open, I can't stand. Be courteous. Please close your mouth when you're chewing. Unless you're going out of your way to listen to chewing ASMR. Like, I know that that's a thing apparently, which I find kind of gross, but that that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. That's what annoys me. That's my pet peeves. Treat people kindly, you know, and no matter what area you're in, you need to realize the same people you meet on the way up are the same people you meet on the way down. So treat people with respect. Don't act like you're better than people. I can't stand that. Just dropping in to give my regards from one unapologetic Chevy Chase fan to another. Dude, thank you, Alan Smithy's Ghost. Thank you so much. Do you see my Vegas vacation poster right there? Oh man, whenever I talk about Chevy Chase in my shorts, people give me so much shit. They say, "Why are you talking about this guy? He's a piece of shit." Listen, the guy had some issues. He doesn't understand the way Hollywood works anymore. He was uncomfortable, and he treated people badly on Community. There's no doubt about it. But the guy's older now. He's clearly tried to make amends and be respectful and kind and make his fans happy and go out and do nice things. It's like, give Chevy a break, man. And no, I don't think a lot of people realize what Chevy went through. I'm going to be honest, because I read his book and I've listened to him talk on Stern about this, guys. Chevy, when he was a kid, his mother and stepfather used to lock him in a basement for about a week at a time with literally a bucket in there for him to use the bathroom. And he talked about how they would throw food down to him. His mother used to have schizoid attacks. And he talked about, like, he would be in bed sometimes sleeping and she would come in and just slap the piss out of him while he was sleeping. Just just walk in and slap him as hard as she could and then walk out the room, and he would wake up and like that was his childhood, which if you learn, a lot of those comedians, Their humor comes from their own pain. You know, people don't realize a lot of Rodney Dangerfield's one-liners, that was his reality, you know? Like, he had horrible marriages, he was picked on as a kid, you know, like, the jokes when he was like, you know, "Me and my wife decided we're gonna start talking more." Uh, Me and my wife decided we were gonna start talking more every time we had sex, so every time like, she'll call me from a payphone from a hotel or what I'm butchering the joke, but my point is, a lot of those jokes he came up with were about his life. A lot of these comedians had horrible lives. So I just give Chevy a pass. It's not like he killed anybody or did anything illegal or wrong. He was a jerk for a few years. Give him a fucking break, you know? Sorry, I'm a fan, so I just defend the people I'm interested in. Yes, stop watching trailers. I'm telling you guys, stop watching trailers. They're giving away everything. Yeah, we lost Shelley Duvall, a legendary actress. I'm helping promote her new movie coming out, The Forest Hills, right now, and I'm excited for that to come out so people could see and celebrate Shelley a little bit more. I semi agree about the trailer statement, but I feel like studios are being safer when it comes to trailers. Well, that may be true, Ann, but it doesn't matter. I'm still done. I'm done. Ann, you got to remember something, Ann. Back in the day, the studios and the directors would film stuff separately for a trailer that had nothing to do with the movie. They had these things that actually meant it. They were called teaser trailers, where they were legitimate teaser trailers. They were stuff that didn't even show a clip from the movie, but it hyped you up to see the movie. So when you went into the movie, it was truly something you were experiencing for the first time. I can't stand trailers today. I'm done with them. Sorry about that, dude. These steelbooks, it's tough out there. I don't know what happened with Mutilator 2. I know it got made. Elm Street 4K delayed. Why the hell is there no artwork? Dude, don't get me started on that. I thought about making a video. I'm going to do a video, recording a video called Being an Elm Street Fan Sucks. Here's why. And that was going to be my biggest thing. We get the announcement of a goddamn physical media release, and for months now, we still haven't even seen what it looks like. This is ridiculous. I agree. It's bullshit. That is not wallpaper, Saturn Video. That is like squares. Like almost like wallpaper sheets, I guess you could say, but they're squares, they're foam, but they look so real. Like when you look, I bet when you looked at the video, Saturn Video, you probably looked at the video and were like, wow. Now, what was I going for, you might ask? Who remembers Silence of the Lambs? Inside of there, it's brick. It's brick wall in there in Silence of the Lambs. And I was inspired by that when I was watching. I was like, I kind of want something like that, a little bit of a rustic look. And I thought it would look good against the movie shelf. So that's why I did that. There's an argument that it's not. I see Jaws as a lot of things. I see Jaws as a summer movie. I see it as a staple. I see it as just one of the best movies ever made. And do I think it's scary? Damn right. So to me, that would constitute it being a horror film, but I don't really quibble too much over that. We talked about that in one of the previous Planet Dirties. Is it a slasher movie? Is it a horror movie? You're always going to have those arguments. For me, I try not to get too hung up on that kind of stuff. I think I am going to put those in the Jaws box set, Liquid Snake. Great question. Favorite Jaws ripoff film? I'm going to have to go with I don't know. There's good ones. There's the Megalodon movies. There's Jaws, Cruel Jaws. There's Deep Blood. Is that what it's called? Deep Blood? The Joe D'Amato one? I can't remember. Probably Cruel Jaws. Yes, Witch Hunter. I'm trying to find some space to be able to do that. I keep so busy, but Hard Blu-rays I Want You to Own is coming back for another episode, and Lost Titles is coming back. Just a nail, just a small nail. Nails, and I get Walmart poster frames. They're perfectly fine. Oh wow, found me through TikTok. I don't think it's getting banned. No. You gonna pick up that SS of Hell House? The SS of Hell House. We were chatting about. Oh, you're talking about Shane. You're talking about the Umbrella release. If that's what you're talking about, if that's what you're talking about, yeah, I'm getting that. If there's something else you're talking about, remind me, Shane. Go look at my Facebook post. I just did. Go look at my Facebook post. That'll answer your question. Thank you, Jigsaw Rules. Yes, Hell House Origins is fucking scary. Like, if you watch that alone by yourself, it's creepy. I mean, it is what it is, and you don't have to apologize. Like, not everything is for everybody. There are movies that, like for a long time, I used to say, dude, guys, Night of the Demons is not. I don't see what's so great about it. Now, like, you go back and you watch it, and you say, I had more fun this time. Or you may say that, like, later on, I may not like it as much next time. That's fine. The one thing I'm gonna tell you, Ann, that I learned the hard way: you will change your mind on movies. And this is what I've learned. And if I try to pretend like I didn't have a different opinion in the past, people will I'll say call you up. People have called me out for that. And what I learned a long time ago is it's okay to change. It's okay it's okay for your taste to change as you continue to watch movies. And as you age, you will have different opinions and perceptions as you age. That's okay. So if you hear me say, I didn't like this movie, but now I say, look, I went back. Look, I liked it now. You know what? I've watched different movies in this category. I felt like I understand a little bit better. I connected with this time. If you own that, people will respect you for that. Don't hide how you felt about something in the past if you changed your mind. Own it and be proud of it. Or vice versa. If you don't like a movie that you used to, say, look, I liked it, but listen, when I go back and watch this, I'm seeing issues here. I'm seeing issues there. It's not working for me. Own that. People will respect you for that honesty. People respect you if you acknowledge that you changed your opinion on something. They don't like it if you pretend they don't like it when you pretend you like something now and before you said you didn't. But if you say, listen, here's the deal, people will respect that. So that's my 2 cents. With you talking about with the Hitcher? The overselling is probably insane. I do have RoboCop. Terminator. Great game, by the way. 365 Scene says, what's up? I enjoy your channel. I'm from Argentina. Guys, we got fans. We got CHH fans across the globe, guys. Argentina is in the house. You covers make me want to work on some of my own. I've been sleeping on making new music for a long time.
I feel like people sleep.
Brandon's always right. I did pre-order it. I did pre-order Body Double A Dub. Take Scare Media. It's my old pal, CHH. How are you? Dude, I'm good. How are you? How are you doing? I respect that, Andrew. I appreciate that, but Buddy Miles' voice is fucking insane. Well, I can tell you this. There's a lot of people messaging me asking me about Trick or Treat, and I've been saying I'm asking the same questions they are. Where's the pre-order link? The thing about it is he has to hurry up because if there's going to be a release date, it's going to be released for Halloween. We're cutting it very close. Usually these pre-orders have a 2-month window, right? They have a 2-month window when it comes to stuff that gets announced and when it comes out. So we are literally in the crunch time right now. Guys, we got 140 people here. If you don't mind dropping a like, I'd really appreciate that. Curse Media, how are you? Good to see you. This is a great question. Best vinegar syndrome release for a first-time buyer. Please listen to me. Fade to Black. Fade to Black. Get that movie, Fade to Black, bro. I've got to scroll down, guys. I'm so far behind. We're gonna go straight to the top of the chat. I'm that far behind. Or we're gonna go right to the bottom, and I'm gonna try to keep up. Here we go. Going to the bottom. So guys, bring the comments. I'm gonna be rapid firing these comments. What's the holy grail of your horror collection? My silver champagne. Oh, probably my baby Freddy. Baby Freddy, Adam. Baby Freddy. My baby Freddy. TCM2 is also another good vinegar syndrome one. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm at the bottom. Drop your comments. We got, who else we got? We got CR in the chat. Howdy, Christian. How are you? What's your favorite Scorsese movie? That's a good question. You know what? I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna throw it out there. The answer is actually gonna be Casino. It's gonna be Casino. Would I be interested in a deluxe 4K edition of House of the Devil? I would. I would. I'd be very interested in that. Dude, the Carnosaur movies, I got to review those. The Carnosaur movies are great. Thoughts on the Toxic Avenger remake release situation? That's a great question, Channel Wackadoo. Did you see that short I did where I said Wackadoo? That was on purpose. I was actually hoping you were going to see that. Please tell me you saw that. Because your channel name just stuck with me. Wackadoo. So the Toxic Avenger situation is an interesting situation. Apparently the movie has been deemed unreleasable. There's a rumor out there that this is all marketing. There's a rumor out there that this is all marketing to get more hype for the movie, because let's be real, what's unreleasable in 2024? Unless you were, I can't say what I'm going to say, but unless you were doing some of the stuff that you know what I'm thinking of, nothing is unreleasable in 2024, especially not whatever this movie is. So I think this is all publicity myself, but there is some people that think that the reality is they can't get a disc distribution or a streaming site to pick it up. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's all publicity. And what are they waiting for? I don't know, but they need to get it going because it got good reviews. I'm very excited for the release of this movie, and I want to see this movie. So they need to hurry up. They need to figure it out and hurry up. Well, I think Second Sight is doing Blair Witch soon, because people were talking about that imprint release, but I'm not going to grab that imprint release because I saw the director talking about that release, and he was like, listen, guys, these people are putting stuff on here without my permission. They didn't pay me anything, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to pass on the imprint. Apparently, Second Sight is doing something with Blair Witch. Is it a 4K? I don't know. There's no reason to have Blair Witch on 4K. It was shot on handheld cameras, as far as I know. So I don't think that would make any sense to have it on 4K. Do you Vegas Vacation is better than European? Do you agree? Well, I can tell you this. Vegas Vacation is one of the best, worst movies of all time. So I love Vegas. I'd rank it higher in my favorites, but I don't know if I could say it's a better made movie than European. I just think European is kind of an aimless movie with a very lackluster climax. Is it still funny? Yeah, it's still funny. You know, guy, let's go back to the bottom again, guys. I'm already Phil's Creepy Vids. How are you, Phil's Creepy Vids? I really want to like that movie. I can't, Saturn. I just can't. So Peter Dinklage it's interesting. Like, he's the kind of guy that's very opinionated, and he's all about like he there was going to be a Seven Dwarfs movie, and he made a comment about something with that. They shut the movie down because he made it sound like it was messed up that they were actually going to get little people to play the dwarves in these movies, and like he made a comment like, "Is this all we can do?" or something, and they shut that movie down, which I think is silly. But then the irony of hearing he's playing the Toxic Avenger, and he's like this high-fluting guy that just came off of one of the biggest shows of Great Game of Thrones. I just found that somewhat ironic, right? Just come on, Peter. Like, just do your thing. Like, just shut up. You're a good actor. Peter Dinklage is a great actor. There's no denying that. But it's just like, come on, dude. Give us all a break. Angel Heart needs a 4K release. It has a 4K release, my friend. It does. Gustavo, what's going on? Favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie? Freddy's Revenge. Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. Mr. Happy, I can't wait to see you and Nick create some amazing contests for us in the autumn season. Thank you, man. I'll pass that on to him, Mr. Happy. I will pass that on. Funny Farm is his best. Great answer. Great answer. Vegas is so much fun to rewatch, especially when it's hot out. Lord is my witness. I hate this hate. I see. I couldn't even help myself. I started reading it in that accent. I like the last drive-in, Sean. I watch it a lot. We got 156 people in here. If you don't mind dropping a like, guys, I really would appreciate it. I really would. I did not really like the Vacation remake. I thought it was okay. It wasn't my favorite, Mr. Dig, although I like your profile picture a lot. Very cool profile picture. Modern Problems is classic. I don't know. It's a great question. I can't answer it. I just don't know. I really don't know. I think it's going to be Peacock as well. I really do. We got a super chat. Movie Misfits, $10 for the channel just because I love you, brother. Keep up the great work. Dude, that's so kind of you. God bless you. Let me give you a classic.
It's always been Creepshow 2. The one that we have is great value, so it's a Creepshow 2 also to me just feels like that perfect 80s time capsule. You know what I mean? Like with the Firebird and the second sequence and all that stuff. The one that we have is great value, so it's a Walmart brand. It'll flip your lunch tray.
I have that on my Q Saturn video. Thank you again, Movie Misfits. Like I said, guys, the super chats, I truly appreciate those. Thank you so much. The guy kills the industry for little people. Not everyone can be so lucky to get leaner. I agree, Tyler. I mean, at the end of the day, all he really accomplished was taking jobs away. And actually, Hornswoggle, the guy's name, I forget it, but Hornswoggle from wrestling, he's another little person. He went on TV and he was just like, dude, like you took 7 jobs away. That was income for people gone. Like, I get it. Like, at the end of the day, all he really did was take jobs away from 7 people. Oh, there you go. Fat Pig the Conqueror knows what I'm talking about. Yep, the Seven Doors movie. Brian Perry, CHH, do you own the Monster Squad? Oh yeah, man. I got the Kino Lorber 4K. High recommend for me on that edition. It's a good edition. I did a review, Brian Perry. If you want to watch that review, I covered everything. Do you prefer the Ringu or the 2002 remake? Great question. I gotta go the American, but when it comes to the Grudge, the American Grudge is terrible, in my opinion. But I like the American I do. I like the American remake quite a lot. I think we got another super chat. Thank you, Ali. Think Nick will ever join you at the Dead Pit, guys? I don't know. Maybe one day. Nick's not really into like the boutique label stuff though. So that's pretty much what we cover on those. Let me give you a clip. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
I feel like people sleep.
Let's see. Better character, Rocky or Rambo? Oh man. Great question. I gotta go Rambo because I think when you look at Stallone's filmography, I think the most important movie he ever made, in my opinion, was definitely First Blood. Definitely First Blood. I think First Blood is, dude, one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. So I gotta go First Blood with Rambo. Favorite slipcover of all time? That's a great question. I'm actually gonna go with Jaws 3. I mean, how is that not the best slipcover you've ever seen? This is actually an AI generated slipcover. No, I don't know. That's a great question. It's a great question. Probably Return of the Living Dead on Scream Factory is great. I love that one a lot. You know, I haven't seen that Scratch Burno. Tiptoes, where Gary Oldman played a little person, also has Dinklage. No, I haven't seen that. Davey Deathray, how are you? I gotta be honest with you. I'm excited for Happy Gilmore too. Are you guys excited for that? I'm excited for that. The reason I looked so hard for Burnt Offerings is because I kept hearing that the movie was inspired by The Shining, which is my favorite film. That was super scary. I liked it. Burnt Offerings is good. Spies Like Us is dynamite. Absolutely. Got any horror recommendations for me? At the moment, have you seen Silent Hill? Silent Hill is one of my all-time favorite 2000s movies. It's probably my favorite 2000s horror movie. Silent Hill. Does seeing a film as a kid in a theater make you love and defend it when you're older? Not necessarily. I think what it does though is you feel connected to the film and it's harder to it's hard I think it's harder I think it's harder to criticize something when you have great memories of it from a kid. And I think that's okay. I don't think that's a fault of people. I think that's what just nostalgia does. Because when you watch the movie, what you remember is the instances of when you saw it when you were a kid. So not necessarily defend it, but uh, you give it more gentle gloves when thinking of it or critiquing it. Favorite Leprechaun movie since we're on the topic of little people. I'm gonna go 1, but I think 3 is arguably just as good. Popcorn is a classic movie. What's your favorite third act in a Friday the 13th movie? Mine is part 2. That's a great question, Caleb Smith. Favorite third act in a Friday movie has got to be. I mean, it's got to be the New Blood, right? It's got to be New Blood. I think. Are you gonna do more videos on DVDs from the 2000s? Really backs a lot of memories. Yeah, I plan on it. You know, I got a lot going on video wise, but that's something I definitely want to do. Also, it's just I gotta pick more up. I agree, Mozart. And the thing about today with like I don't ever get political on this channel, never will. But the thing about it with stuff like that, it's like somebody says something that is deemed a little bit controversial, which in today's world, what he said was fairly tame. But my point is the next day something else happens and then nobody's talking about that anymore. It's the next controversy. Every single day there's a new controversy. So if people just didn't react so fast, then boom, nothing would ever happen. um Ever met a fellow YouTuber who you didn't mesh with? No need to mention names. Here's the thing about me. The quick answer is no, not really. I mean, here's the thing, Aaron. I'm somewhat of a, like, I have my friends that I do shows with and everything. But the people that here's the reality of it, Aaron. The people that I end up becoming friends with from YouTube, when we talk, the very last thing we talk about is YouTube. We don't talk about YouTube. We don't talk about making videos. We don't talk about this, that. We talk about life. So they end up becoming friends, not fellow YouTubers. I don't like the word YouTuber. I'm a guy that I put videos on here and I do videos, but the people I start talking to and stuff like that, besides live shows, if I'm doing a show with people and there's a topic to discuss, in reality, the people that I become friends with that I meet from YouTube, we talk about life. We don't ever talk. Like, I don't need to talk about, the transfer of this, or is this movie good, or debating whether this movie is, that's how it is with me. So the quick answer is no. Like, I just end up talking to people that I meet, and sometimes I become friends with them, and sometimes, we start talking, and it's just like, hey man, how's it going? What do you got going on? Have you tried this new restaurant? There's this new chain, like stuff like that. That's how it all works for me. I don't know if Nick has seen Scream 81. I have that on 4K. I got that on, who put that out? Was that Code Red or something? Somebody put out, it might have been, it's one of those small labels. I have that movie on 4K, but I don't know if Nick's seen that. I'd have to ask him. I did get the Terrifier VHS Gizmo. I do have that. I think that was it. Everything, a lot of that stuff was kind of pricey. Like the Freddy light thing is like this big and it's $34.99. It's like, god damn, man. I did a short about ICU. Very excited. I mean, very excited. I like that movie a lot. I need 2 more horror posters for my room. What should I get? Dude, you can't ask me that. I'm just going to tell you about movies I like. I'd have to see the feng shui of your room. Because I'm somebody that likes to set stuff up a certain way and create a room with a vibe, which I'm pretty good at. I'm not great at it, but I'm pretty good at that. So I'd have to see what your room looks like and the other stuff you got in there and stuff that would coordinate with it. I try to look at it as interior decorating a little bit. Dude, the Crush is dynamite. How much VHS horror do you own? Any chance we can get a show dedicated to that? Dude, I mean, I got probably about 30 or 40, but I'll be honest with you, it's nothing that you would gawk over. I just have a lot of typical shit, The reality is, if you want to see magic, it's those laser discs back there. But I've shown those a bunch. I've done separate videos on all that. But like I got like some Leprechauns. I've got some Friday the 13th. I've got I've got The Exorcist on VHS. I don't have anything that's I don't feel like I don't have anything that's cool, to be honest with you. That's not to say I can't do that though. If people like you are interested in it, that's something I could do. I still have to watch that. Still have to watch that. Man, I'm still so behind. Wow. You guys are lighting it up tonight. Would you rather watch the Blob 88 or Killer Clowns? Great question. It honestly depends on the day. I think instant answer, the first answer would be Blob 88. Mine was actually Jason X, funnily enough. I've told the story. I begged my mom to take me to see it. I got scared shitless, and she wouldn't let me see Freddy versus Jason a couple years later because of how terrified it made me. I hate these, but I'm going to play along for Aaron. One of these disappears forever. The Witch, It Follows, or Hereditary. Which one are you saying bye to? I'm going to get rid of It Follows because I am so excited for Nosferatu, and if It Follows hadn't happened, I mean, wait up. Yeah, I'm so. Let me explain. I'm gonna get rid of It Follows because I'm so excited for Nosferatu, and if Edgar's hadn't put out The Witch, the ripple effect might change his trajectory from where he's going, and this alternative universe. If I would have got rid of The Witch, maybe Nosferatu wouldn't be coming out now. So I got to get rid of that. I'm not getting rid of Hereditary. That's to me, that's one of the best movies I've seen. I feel like Cullen's calling me out tonight. Damn. Not soon enough. Well, the last time I dusted it was yesterday when I was setting up my movie shelves. So I need to do it more often, but I got so much shit. It's difficult. Cool Tutor's mother. Could my 47-year-old son stay with you for the summer? Now we're occupied over here. Zombievers is great. I love Zombievers. Yeah, summer school is great. Somebody was asking about that earlier. Yes, summer school is great. Let me scroll down, guys. I'm losing it. Do you ever feel like you can't keep up with all these releases? Because I've been getting some serious FOMO, dude. Audrey, I talked about that a lot. It's funny. You get the physical media is dying, which is kind of true in a general populist sense. But if you're in it, the collector's market is so busy, it's impossible to keep up. Literally. So yes, it's tough. You have to really plan and just figure out what you want. Zombie 3 is okay. I think Shadow. What does that say? Shadow. I can't say that last word. But I think I like 4 a little bit more because 4 is really dirty. 4 is grimy. Curse Media with a good question. Favorite horror movie of the year so far? Mine's between Maxine and Abigail. My top 3. I'm gonna give you my top 3 movies of the year right now. Top 3 are Longlegs, number 1. Number 2, Late Night with the Devil. And number 3 is Abigail. I loved Abigail. Didn't think I was going to. Loved it. Absolutely loved Abigail. Nice, dude. Very, very nice. I have not seen Chainsaw Cheerleaders, no. Oh, CR wants a VHS video. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Very, very cool. I'm hoping we hear something new about this new cut of Return of the Living Dead 3 soon. I need to see it still. I have not seen it. You've got me on that. I haven't seen Video Violence 2. I got my TerraVision Blu-ray, which looks incredible. The slipcover on that is to die for. Got to see that still. I agree. It doesn't need one, but if it's good, I always say, if it's good, I'll be the first to admit it. I don't know. Like, you got to respect Smile in a certain sense because, you know, you have to respect Smile in a certain sense because they marketed that really smart and it worked. You know, but I don't know if it's gonna be good. I think we got another super chat. I'll lead with another one. We all talk about how expensive thank you very much. We talk about how expensive 4K be, but Jesus Christ, have you seen how much horror titles we all love go for on VHS, CHH? It's mind blowing. Thank you very much, Ali. And let me give you a clip.
I feel like people sleep.
It's ridiculous. But at the look, I find it silly myself, but people are paying for it. And the thing that kills me, it's just like, are you really watching movies in that quality and enjoying it? I can't wrap my head around it looks better on VHS. No, it doesn't. You know, like it doesn't. It's cropped. It's 4:3. It's 240p. It doesn't look good. You know, and then to get them in good shape is $1,000,000 to $1. So I don't know. And I know I sound hypocritical because I was a Laserdisc collector, but I'm semi-retired from all that. Like I haven't bought Laserdiscs. I don't buy Laserdiscs anymore. I built my collection 10, 12 years ago and I'm retired from that. I'm done with all that. Deadhead, thank you so much, Sean, for an ice cold woman, Christian Hannah Horror. The question should be why the hell not? Because Biscuit is doing this thing where like he wants to make this wacky tour. He didn't promote his tour, nothing like that, which is genius because now it's just like they're kind of like the cool kids. So that's a good way to think about it. Is it really a movie I like that much? Is it my litmus test? Is my litmus test? I don't have to have every movie in 4K. I agree. Abigail is my number one. Abigail was fun. Hard to say, Dalton. I don't know. I mean, when I did my reviews for those movies, it seems like a lot of people were into those movies, you know. So it's hard to say. Definitely not the first movie. Maybe the sequels. I agree. So good. I was actually telling that to Nick. I was like, no, you don't get it. Like this movie is not what you think it is because I probably thought the same thing. Abigail's actually really fucking good. Can you recommend me some sodas besides Coke and Pepsi? Dude, these Crush Orange Zeros are good. If you're not diet, I hear that the Pepsi made with real cane sugar is sensational. I have tried them before, but I have friends that work that. They prefer those over the high fructose corn syrup ones. But in terms of like other stuff, let me see what's in my mini fridge. Dude, the zero sugar barks kick ass too, Sammy. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys, rapid round. We're about to wrap it up for the night. We are about to wrap it up for the night. Let's get some rapid questions. We do 5 more questions. 5 more questions. Would you rather be able to estimate how many horror movies you have seen, or is it over 5,000? That's a good question, actually. Like, it's hard to say. I could easily say, oh, it's been over 5,000, but has it really been over 5,000? I don't know. I would guesstimate I've seen probably 3,000 movies. Have you seen Silent Night 2012, Rob Zombie light ass movie, and it packs a wallop? I have it. It doesn't. It even has Malcolm McDowell in it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. CHH, what are some of the heaviest bands you like? Great question. Annihilator, specifically Alice in Hell. It's a great song. I don't really see people talk about Annihilator that much. Great band. I like Anthrax a lot. That's my favorite thrash metal band. King Diamond. What else? King Diamond doesn't get enough credit, in my opinion. I'm trying to think, guys. I really am. I've been listening to a lot of AOR rock, though. Like, I've been listening to some Asia a lot. I actually like Asia quite a bit. I will always say this because people sleep on this. The Tony Martin and Ray Gillan eras of Black Sabbath are the best records of Black Sabbath of all time. I'm gonna end this show with a bang. People that say Ozzy was the best singer for Black Sabbath just show their ignorance. I'm sorry, they show their complete ignorance. Ozzy is the worst singer of Black Sabbath. Now, that's not to say that Ozzy is a bad singer, but if you listen to Ozzy compared to Dio, and if you listen to Dio compared to Tony Martin, you will not argue with me. You will not argue with me. Tony Martin's voice on the Headless Cross is some of the best vocals you'll ever hear in your life. But the problem is nobody will get off their fucking ass and actually go listen to the Seventh Star or the Headless Cross, or they won't listen to Ray Gillan's this, what's the name of the record? The Eternal Idol. They won't do it. Nobody will do it. And they think I just sound like a jackass. But if you listen to Tony Martin from Black Sabbath, you will say, you know what, Christian, I'm sorry. No, you're right. Tony Martin is 100 times the singer that Ozzy ever is or ever could be. And yes, I agree that he's just as good, maybe not a little bit better than Dio, but people won't listen to it. And it's not to say that I love Ozzy. I fucking love Ozzy. His solo career is my favorite. Nobody's a bigger fan of Ultimate Sin than me. And nobody's a bigger fan of the guitarist. What's his name? I'm so bad about names when I get on lives. Jakey Lee. Nobody's a bigger Jakey Lee fan than me. This isn't to downplay Ozzy, but the fact of the matter is, if you want to talk about singers, Tony Martin does Olympic triathlons around Ozzy's voice. It's not even close. And his voice, the songs are so good. It's such great dark metal. It's such great dark metal on the Headless Cross with the gothic keyboard stuff in there. It's incredible, but nobody listens to it. It really does piss. I gotta be honest, it does piss me off when people wear Black Sabbath shirts or talk about Sabbath. They don't even mention Tony Martin. It really pisses me off. Thank you, Randy. Randy said Headless Cross is criminally underrated. Thank you, Randy. God damn, I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting really pissed off. I love Lemmy. Lemmy's a god. Yes, I love Badlands. I wish I could own the record, but I think the family does not want Ray Gillan's CDs out there because of what he did. But yes, Badlands debut was a great record. We got some King Diamond love in the house. That's awesome. We're gonna end it right here. Listen, guys, thank you. I'm gonna be doing filming if you're a patron, you'll get the review tonight for Jaws 3, maybe even Jaws 4. I gotta go running right now. I'm gonna go do my jog. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. God bless you guys. Wasp is one of my all-time favorite bands as well. Wasp, the Headless Children's probably the greatest record of 1989, if you ask me. Great record. Absolutely great record. Listen, guys, God bless you all. Thank you for hanging out with me for an hour. I'm going to try to do more solo shows. I keep busy, guys. If you watch the channel, you know I got a video basically every day except Sunday. I got 2 shorts a day. I'm trying to keep it rolling. I'm trying to get to 30K before Halloween. If you guys can help me with that, 30K before Halloween, I think it's possible. That would be incredible. So hang with me, guys. I appreciate you watching. Before you leave, if you haven't dropped a like, I really would appreciate just hit thumbs up. It just helps the video get boosted to reach more people and build this audience together, because that's what it's all about. Thank you guys so much. You'll get a tour of the new horror room set up very, very soon. And I love you guys. So God bless you. If you have a question for me, you guys know where to reach me on Instagram, Planet CHH. Have a great night. Take care, guys, and be safe. Good night.